All right, so I'm back in the kitchen and I have cleaned up as best I can in the middle of the chaos. I know earlier when I showed you guys videos, it was a total mess. Apologies. But right now, what I wanted to show is I poured the water off of all the seafood. Just because my mom, I don't know, she was old school. She always called it waterlogging, and she says if it sits in the water too long, it waterlogs and it ruins the taste of it. So I poured the water off of it, and I should have taken a shot of it. It actually had little white pieces of debris, for lack of better words, and I'm glad that I did that. The salmon has been grilled. I wrap it in foil, and I'll show you how I do it. I have a little trick that I use to keep the bottom from overcooking. I like to keep the skin on the salmon. I know some people like to pull it off. Let me tell you something. There is value in skin because it conceals the moisture. And it just adds a really, really nice flavor. But I have a little trick because A, I like to take the fishiness out of the skin, and B, I don't like the skin to get stuck to the bottom of the fish, which it doesn't with salmon for the most part because it is more of a fatty layer in between the skin and the actual fish. So I think it looks wonderful. I will give you guys a marinade and everything. It's really moist, as you can see. I try to tear a little bit so you can see it retains all its flavor. What I used to not like about salmon is that it was a dry fish to me. I would see people eating it and I always know the nutrition was there, but I just couldn't make myself do it because I don't like dry meats. It's hard to digest. It's just not good. I figured out how to cook it the way I like it, which is full of moisture, full of flavor, not mushy, but flaky. And that's how I like my fish. I like for it to be able to be flaked onto a salad, flaked into other dishes, or if I'm just eating it by itself, I want it to flake so that I can have a good bite when I eat the salmon and the vegetables and whatever else I'm having. So that is an up close look at our beautiful salmon. Stay tuned, and of course I'll share the marinade and the tricks of the trade, for lack of better words, for it to come out the way that I like it. I'm no pro. I don't have any culinary training other than what I like. These are turkey burger patties. Again, they're moist and they're delicious. I use those as a protein next to vegetables. This is a fantastic spinach artichoke cream cheese and Parmesan dip. Let me tell you, you know when it's good when all the chips down to the little bitty crumbs like that have been used, and you just holding off waiting on a new bag of chips. That's good stuff right there, guys. I call that a grazing snack. I like to put it out on the table when guests come so that we can all just walk and snack. These are some grilled chicken strips, tenders. This is my protein for the week. I'll chop those up, eat them with vegetables or salad or whatever else I want for the week. And in the oven, I have, yes, this thing has been off for a while. I would never touch this, all my safety people. These are my baked potatoes. As you can see, I smashed whole, not smashed, but I took a kebab stick and stuck holes in each one. So I have about 5 or 6 holes. It's hard to see. Kind of like, yeah. So I have 5 or 6 small holes in each potato, just to help them cook the way I want. Let me tell you, these are cooked perfectly. I know you can't tell it now, but as soon as I cut these babies open, squeeze them, put in some butter, oh my gosh, you talk about carb heaven. One of these is a sweet potato, and that's mine. Yeah, let's see, somewhere in there. Anyway, one of these is a wonderful sweet potato. Put a little butter, a little cinnamon, good stuff. Around them, these are carrots, and this is just because I'm a carrot fanatic. I lay them in there, let them roast, put a little salt, pepper, or whatever, and I just literally walk and eat these things. I know some people are not gonna like that, but that's what I do. They're overcooked a little bit, sorry. I promise you I know how to do that right, and I will show you later on, but for now, I'll still eat them as they are. I just like carrots. Below, he would die. Below is a steak. I do think this steak is doing what I call proofing, or what culinary geniuses, I guess, culinary experts or steak connoisseurs would call proofing. I actually have herb and marinade sauce on top of it, because my guy actually likes a little bit more flavor. He's not a meat eater, so he wants to taste the other stuff. So it's in there. I don't know if you got a good view of it or not, but he cooked it, and I have some herbs and things on top and a marinade sauce, and so it's actually just sitting in its own juice and the fat right now. It's a leaner cut, and I'm just letting it sit there covered so it can soak it all up. Oven is not on, of course. That would be a tennis shoe if it was. But it's just sitting in there and waiting for our next move. And that's all, folks. As soon as all of the seafood is cooked, I'll be happy to share photos and the sauce that we use and all, so that you guys can see what I see. Other than that, that's all for today. Thank you.